just be available to answer any questions that you all may have. So before I get into my presentation, who has done a pitch before? Whether it's pitching to clients or pitching to investors, like I mentioned, general contractors. So anybody has done a pitch before? Okay, so when you did your first pitch, how did it make you feel when you first did it?
I was really nervous.
You were nervous.
I didn't know if I was overprepared or underprepared. Very nervous.
What about you?
But they are very confident. I'm a very confident person. If I want it, you're not gonna tell me no. I'm coming your home.
Okay. So you're gonna leave with something?
I'm gonna leave with some of your contact information, your friend, your cousin, your dad. They talk to you. So what I do notice about elevator pitch, you gotta be real quick. The people attention span, and you gotta tell them real quick what you do and how you do it and how can I help you. And you gotta be very confident with it, because if you believe it, they gonna believe it too. So I was very confident with the elevator pitch.
Yeah.
I wanted it. And that girl wants it.
Okay. And when it comes to like pitching, you all will see that knowing your strengths, your weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, that also plays a part when you are pitching, because especially to investors, because with that they want to know where there's room for growth, and they look at where you are now to see if you're somebody they can scale with or not. So, what is pitching? So the first thing is, what is pitching? A pitch is a short, compelling way to introduce yourself, your business, and the value you offer. It's not just about saying who you are, but it's about sparking interest. Building it, putting that last piece to the puzzle in. Because when it comes to pitching, especially to businesses, they have people always sending them stuff. So when you are pitching, whether you are, doing it, I hope y'all have email, but when you're introducing your business, you want to go in person. You want to make sure that you are doing the things that will set you apart from all of the competition. Okay. So when it comes to like pitching to investors, it looks different to a customer, because when it comes to you pitching to a customer, you are just trying to get their business. You're trying to get them in. You're trying to get them to lock in, as the youth would say, lock in. Lock in with what I offer, whether that's a product or a service. But when you're going to investors, of course you won't go with a 30 to 60 second pitch. You may have maybe a 3 to 5 minute pitch. But in that, like my sister Tamika just said, you want to be able to lock them in really quickly. You want them to remember those key points as you're pitching, because she's a general contractor. She's connected to over 1,200 people. So they look at how influential you could be, not only to them as well as your business. They want to see how they can benefit from you as well as you trying to benefit from them. So we know that pitching, when it comes to networking, you're in a room with a lot of different people. Okay, like we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 13 of us in this room. But if you're going out pitching at a networking event, it'll look different, okay? Because I know when I've attended networking events, they have like this speed networking thing that they started to do, right? And so you have maybe 30 seconds to a minute to connect with as many people in the room as you can. So how can you maximize the connections you make in that space? Okay? Because at a networking event, you could have investors in a room, and you could also have other business owners, and they could be in the same industry as you. However, we need to lock in how our business is different from the competition, like Dr. Candace mentioned. The school, she's in a homeschool space, but then you have a charter school system that is taking over in in the Tennessee area, as well as the public school systems are still trying to keep their numbers in. So Dr. Candace would try to lock in with those individuals in the room to put her homeschool in a space where it shows them, hey, have them thinking like, I never really considered homeschool, but just hearing from her and what she offers and how beneficial it'll be for me and my family, I may just give her a call to schedule a tour, to see if this could be something that a relationship could be built. So when we are networking, we want to make sure that our pitch is landing. When we are landing our pitch, we want to make sure that we have 5 key things that makes a strong pitch. As you all can see, it needs to be clear. Don't use all that jargon. Don't overshare. I would say don't overshare. Just make sure you're clear, straight to the point. Who you are, what you do, and how you can solve your problem. Okay. Concise. Make sure that, of course, as we stated, the attention span, you want to block them in within, really, as soon as you open your mouth, you need to say something that grabs their attention to make them stop and say, hey, I want to talk with you. Okay, so make sure that it's concise. Make sure you have that tagline that you always share. Hey, I'm Cynthia, and I'm the Cynthia's egg rolls, and I've got the best egg rolls in the city. Come check me out. Or you may already have. Sometimes I've seen this in networking events before. People, especially with food and stuff like that, they have samples. Oh, would you like to take a sample of what I have today? And that's something that could lock them in as well, because nobody else in the room has brought anything as a sample. So it's like with that, you have to make sure that you have something that lands them in that moment. Okay? And it has to be compelling. You need to speak more to how you can be a solution versus always talk about the problem. We already know the problem. I know the problem in my business, and if you study my business, you probably already know that this is something that I struggle with. So I want you to come more with a solution. Be more solution driven when you are pitching, because people that again makes them stop and think like, I never thought about like this. Like when Tabitha said she does IT, everybody's not computer savvy. So if you say that I have a system that can shorten your process, I may need to schedule something with her because I need to see what it is that she's doing that I'm not doing that I can implement in my business. And just like my sister Tamika said, she's confident when she walks around. She's gonna lead with something, whether it's a contract already in motion, or she's gonna lead with a context. So be confident when you are pitching your business. Be confident when you are going and talking about what you do. Always speak to the problem, but don't talk so much about the problem, but talk about how you can be a solution to the problem. Always speak more to that. You work 10 to 15 hours a week. I can shorten it. I can meal prep for you. I can be a solution where I can prepare the meals for you for the week. All you have to do is come and pick them up from me once a week, and I solved your problem. So now you don't have to worry about, once you get out of work, dinner, because I already got that for you. Okay, so again, be confident in what you have to offer, because people can pick up when you're not as confident in yourself. You want to make it, if you want others to believe in you, you have to first believe in yourself. And it shows when you're talking to people. Oh, what do you do again? Well, I clean houses. I clean a couple houses. Oh, you're not confident in your service then, because you should say, I provide exceptional services to homeowners who need to have an organized space. You see what I'm saying? So you want to be confident in what you offer. And then last but or not be conversational. In my industry where I work, I do a sales pitch. I'm trying to lock you in with the program that I work for because my job is to get you to be able to come and partake in what I have to offer. So you want to be as natural. You don't want to go up and start talking mainly about what you do. Hey, do you have somebody who clean your home?
I don't know.
Really? So could you tell me if by chance I was to come out to assess your home, what are some areas that you may need someone to come help you?
Oh, girl, I need
Stay
somebody to help me organize my closet, tell me what to throw away, and get stuff gone. Just really organize my house.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you mean to say you don't organize, you're not a good organizer, you have a lot of things on your plate every
Yes.
day?
I got too many things on it. I organize to the best of my ability, but that's not my natural strong suit. So I need somebody that's God packaged them with it, because that ain't what he did for me.
I understand that. I really do understand that, and I just want to introduce myself to you. I am Marisha, and I am the owner of ABC Cleaning Service, and I would love to, have a conversation with you over coffee to see how I could help you in making sure that your home is organized and you have the clear space to think, to continue to, and also continue to take care of your family and all the other things that you have to offer.
Girl, when you come to my house?
Okay, here's my business card. You can call me. I'm available. So here's my business card. Okay.
Okay, girl. Thank you.
So that was a little natural, a little bit, but again, I still wasn't as confident in myself because I was like, I'm standing there, I'm letting her talk more. You want to own the conversation. You want to be able to own the conversation. Okay. Yes, you ask her questions, but you also make sure that as she's answering the question, you're reeling her back into you. Okay. Be confident in it. But also make sure you're having a conversation like, okay, what do you do for how? What do you do for work? How's your day been? That's being more comfortable. That's being natural. You're being natural. You're not just mainly walking up and say, hey, my name is Marisha and this is my business and I would like you to book a consultation with me.
Mm-hmm.
That's not as, you're coming off as you're not as genuine. And some people, they want to be personal. They want to feel like not as a client, but they want to feel as if, they're a part of your circle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So when it comes to pitching, there are different types of pitches. You have, of course, the elevator pitch, which is 30 seconds. Y'all know the elevator goes up and down. So, make sure that they know your name, they know what you do, and they know how to contact you. That's pretty much what an elevator pitch is. When it comes to one-liner pitch, of course, the tagline. My name is Marisha. I provide assessment services to homeowners. I got my line. You get what I'm saying? And you have make sure you always have some form of contact, whether it's a digital card or a physical card, especially when you're in there working with bands and you're going up and down, elevators and stuff like that. Even as when you're going into business, I know that it's not out here, but you're pitching into businesses, especially if you provide a service. You want to make sure that you have something tangible for them to remember you. Okay. Here's my business card. I'm gonna leave this here for you. And also, can I have your business card? Can I have your contact information so that I can reach out to you in the 3 days to follow up? Okay. Always make sure that when you're doing business, going from business to business, that you not only leave your contact information, but you're also giving them, but you're getting their contact information as well. Some of the do's and don'ts, and I kind of went over these when it comes to, how to pitch when you're networking. Of course, we kind of went over this when I was talking with the super tab. You want to start by greeting yourself, letting people know who you are, okay? Make sure again, like I said, you lock them in. You say something that gets them to say, I don't want to talk to nobody else in the room. I need to sit beside you. We need to continue this conversation. And then you want to remember to talk to them about how you can be a benefit to them, okay? Share your value. Again, always aim to how you can be the solution to the problem, not honing in so much on the problem, okay? People, they got another on their plate when it comes to the different problems. You want to see how you can make it, lift that burden of having that problem, so bring that solution to them. And make it relatable. So when I was talking to Sister Tab, I could say, oh yes, I totally understand you with that. I work a 10-hour shift. I have 3 children that are involved in sports. So I know how it is to try to maintain a home and keep it organized. But that's what I do. I help moms organize their homes to make sure they have a clean and organized space for themselves and their families, okay? And then also being engaged, always engaged. Say something, pick up something that they said and kind of make it continue to spark conversation, because you want to build their relationship in that moment for them to say, when she does follow me, oh yes, I remember you. And it's like, or if you call them, like, okay, who you are again? Where you from? You want to make sure they remember you, okay? So some do's and don'ts when it comes to pitching. Make sure your pitch is tailored to your audience. If I'm ABC clinical service, I shouldn't be talking about the stuff that happened at work. Girl, these people, they don't value. You want to make sure that you are pitching. You're talking to your audience. You want to make sure that you land in that moment. Talk more about who you service. You want to let them know that you are somebody that I want to connect with. You are somebody that could benefit from me. So you want to make sure that your pitch is tailored to the person or the audience that you want to provide services to. Always keep it short. Please please. We got please. Like I said, when it comes to pitching to investors, the pitches could be a little longer because they want to know a little bit more. But when you're out networking or you're out trying to engage your business with other individuals to receive to take a part of what you offer, you want to make sure that it's short. You don't want to be going and talk. Just don't stand there for 5 minutes and they're like, okay, they irritated me. After probably about a minute or so, they checked out. They don't really remember nothing you just said. So you want to make sure it's short and impactful. Say how you are set apart from everybody from your competition. You want to make sure that you are honing in on it. What sets you apart? What makes you different? Okay? Also, always be passionate talking about your business. I'm like, yep, I'm a cleaning service. I help people clean, keep their homes organized and free of clutter. You're not passionate about that. You're just doing this something you're doing just so you can get you some money, But when people can pick up on how passionate you are when you are, especially the tone of your voice. The tone of your voice matters, okay? Baby, it really, and it also, y'all, it plays on emotions, It plays on emotions, The tone, because if you're very boisterous, you got that confidence. They'll say, oh yeah, she very confident in what she do. She bold about herself. She knows that she has what I need to make my life a little bit more easier. I always make eye contact. Like we in this growing your identity series, Apostle always say, if you walking in the room with your head down like you don't belong there, you don't really value yourself. That's what people look at. So they'll take advantage of it. Oh yeah, so you say you'll clean my house for $250 and yeah, you're gonna take anything because you're not really confident in yourself. So they see it when your body language plays a part in it too. Making eye contact, making sure your body language is good. And also always end with a call to action. Always give a call to action, okay? Have a call to action. My name is Marisha Wallace. I'm the owner of ABC Cleaning Service. And if you are looking to partake in what I have to offer, you can follow me on abcservices.org. That's my call to action, okay? Don't ramble, don't talk about your life story, don't use too much language, just stick with who, what, solution, okay? And focus only on yourself. Focus only on yourself and please, don't forget to listen to your customer. Your potential customer, okay? Because that matters, okay? And a key takeaway, one of the key takeaways, because Ryan is going to get into the last portion of what I have to say, practice. But a key takeaway, a good pitch isn't about selling, it's about connecting. Your goal is to make someone want to know more, not to tell them everything all at once. Okay, so just remember who, what, okay? Are there any questions? Any questions when it comes to pitch? All right. You got a question? You said what's the most effective pitch? A couple of things. They knew how they were doing. That's the first thing. They were also very short and to the point. They really as well as again they were confident. So making sure that that's something that I would say that even landed me in the space that I'm in, because I knew that I could be a solution to the problem. So you always want to talk more about how you can help me versus just trying to talk over my head. So I would say this. It makes it effective. Just knowing who you